Once upon a time, in the heart of a picturesque valley, cradled between majestic snow-covered mountains, there lay a quaint little village. In that quaint little village, there lived a beautiful young girl named Snow White. She was known for her kindness, radiant beauty, and her ebony black hair that contrasted sharply against her fair skin. Snow White's stepmother, the queen, was consumed by envy over the girl's beauty. One day, the queen's jealousy turned into a sinister plot. She summoned a huntsman and ordered him to take Snow White deep into the forest, far away from the village. However, the huntsman, moved by Snow White's innocence and purity, couldn't bring himself to harm her. Instead, he warned her of the queen's treacherous plan and urged her to flee into the heart of the enchanted forest. Lost and alone, Snow White ventured further into the magical woods, discovering a small cottage hidden among the trees. The cottage belonged to 7 dwarfs: grumpy, happy, sleepy, bashful, sneezy, dopey, and Doc. They welcomed her with open arms. News of Snow White's escape reached the queen, who, enraged by the failure of her plan, decided to take matters into her own hands. She concocted a poisonous apple, the mere bite of which would plunge its victim into a deep, unending sleep. Disguised as an old hag, the queen approached Snow White and offered her the poisoned apple. Snow White took a bite and fell into a deep slumber. Just as the queen had hoped, the dwarfs, devastated by the loss of their dear friend, placed her in a glass coffin and mourned her apparent demise. Word of Snow White's fate reached a prince who happened to be passing through the forest. Intrigued by the tale, he sought out the dwarf's cottage. He was captivated by her beauty. Unable to resist, he leaned down and kissed her. The curse was broken, and Snow White awakened, her eyes meeting the prince's in grateful surprise. The dwarfs rejoiced, and the news of the miraculous awakening spread throughout the land. Snow White and the prince decided to unite their kingdoms, bringing prosperity and joy to the once troubled land. And so, Snow White's story became a timeless tale of love, friendship, and the triumph of goodness over wickedness, echoing through the ages as a reminder that true beauty lies within the heart.